being their 30th anniversary, they decided to host it in Machakos. And I mean, it's one of the tournaments that has attracted thousands and thousands of fans. If you check the 2013-2014 event, have been so fantastic, and they're still counting that by tomorrow fans will come in big numbers. Actually, the first edition this tournament was held in 1986 to just commemorate one of their legend, or rather George Mwangi Kabeberi, who again was played a pivotal role in making sure that Mwamba RFC, one of the indigenous or rather rugby club that has held the blacks or rather Kenyans in the team, he was one of the people who played a pivotal role in the formation. Currently, it's a game pitting Mean Machine versus Nondescript. It's a Pool D match, and actually it is the 16th match. A lot of action has happened throughout the day, a bit of logistic issues, but again we are here. Well, if so far as part to bring you up to speed with what has happened so far, Homeboys and Mwamba RFC, which are the two big teams, or rather are the big teams that everyone is working so hard to try and stop them, have booked their spot in the main cup quarterfinals, having recorded a first win. If you look at Homeboys, they were able to record a 22-7 win against Strathmore Leos, with Mwamba again recording a 24-0 win against Kisumu. And currently in the second match again, Homeboys were able to record a 32-0 win over Menengai Oilers, and then Mwamba RFC were able to record 22-7 win over Black Blood RFC. Impala RFC are the defending champions. They are in a pool that they will be facing Mwamba RFC in the final match. It will be a match of the host versus the defending champion. Again, Impala have been so impressive in the Kabeberi 7, but they started on a low, drawing 7-7 against Black Blood RFC. But again, even those who are not given a chance, sometimes they rise up to the occasion and top of big teams, or rather the teams that are in to win it. But I'll try and look how I can talk to Paul Murunga. I understand that he's having more of a training before a game because he has a tough match against Nakuru RFC in the final group match. But again, Oilers, who again have been a team that has been toppling big teams, this season not being their perfect season, they have not been able to record the biggest margin we saw in last season. But they will be keen to try and maybe secure the final spot in their Group A to make it the main cup quarterfinal. Again, it's a different event compared to the other 7 series, Florence, because rugby is more associated with fun, with coming and having fun as much as you're enjoying rugby. But this one, they have tried to more celebrate legends. In fact, the theme of this tournament, they are saying that it is Legend Unplugged, where they seek to celebrate some of the legends who have been able to be part of rugby, the Kenyan rugby. Again, Mwamba RFC is one of the teams that has been able to contribute numerous 7 talent. If you look at the likes of Colin Sinjera, Humphrey Kayange, and Horace Otieno. And well, talking of teams, how they have boosted their teams coming into this competition. Remember Florence in the Sepetuka, in the Prince Lu 7 and the Sepetuka 7s, we had 2 finalists. Mwamba played in the Prince Lu final against Homeboys, and again in the Sepetuka 7s, they played against each other again, and Homeboys coming on top, being able to record maximum points in both 2 editions. And teams have bolstered their squad to try and maybe see whether they can challenge and they can break that more of a 2 teams contest and try to challenge for the main camp title. Homeboys, again, with other teams trying to boost their squad, they boosted their squad, and they were able to bring in Kenya Sevens captain Oscar Oyondi and the likes of Agustin Lugonzo. Mwamba RFC, they are counting on the likes of Colin Sinjera to try and come in and maybe inspire the young lads who again have been able to represent Mwamba ably, to try and see maybe they can be able to challenge for this cup, which again, for years, as much as they have been hosting it, they have not been so successful. We're talking about Impala being so successful, but again, Homeboys again will be keen to try and win this main cup title, because you remember back in 2013, the Kabeberi 7s is the leg that Homeboys were able to announce the name to the rugby world in the country as a force to reckon, and they have been so impressive all through. Kabra Sugar again, who are the overall defending champion, not having the perfect encounter, but again in this leg, which is the 3rd leg, they have tried their best and they have recorded so far 2 wins, and hopefully coming to their last match, which I guess will be around 3:30 p.m. they can try and maybe record record a win and book their final spot in the main cup quarters. Well, it's a competition that is going to run for 2 days, and again the women competition, Homeboys again were so fantastic, being able to win the ladies title for the second leg, consecutive leg. They were able to record the Sepetuka 7 win, and now they've been able to record the Kabeberi 7. It's been impressive, and again it's a team that is coached by Paul Murunga, who again is so dominant with the Homeboys men team. I mean, more fun and more fun. From here, we expect the action even to move to Driftwood coming. We can remember the series rather, has been on a 2-week break, and it's bouncing back to try and give a break to the Kenya Simbas to try and compete in the Africa World Cup. Well, Florence, a lot of action. We can just hope for the best, and maybe, hopefully this time we can avoid to see more of a final with Homeboys and Momba RFC. Back to you, Florence.
Atiate niende home. Aya, twende DJ Hype says twende.
DJ baby.
1 2 1 2
DJ
Hola DJ, wacha tufanye roll call. Watu wa UN wako wapi wewe?
The Super Turntablist.
Goja. Watu wa Masinde Muliro wako kweli? Wako wapi?
Turudi ya mwisho.
Kuna timu gani? Kuna gani?
Sawa, utaniambia. Sawa.